What is going on, you guys? Jacobrdoty here, back from another vlog, and we are backing out of one of the worst parking lots in all of Elk Grove. Today we're going to be doing a joyride with jacobrdoty. That's kind of my name for it. I saw the word joyride in like a TV commercial, and I was like, that's it. That's the name, because I've been wanting a name for this whole this segment, I guess, where I drive and talk to you guys. So calling it a little joyride because we're out running some errands. One of the first things that my buddy Sabir brought up is, if I had to sell my 5.0, what car would I get that's in the exact price range? Like, what would I get that's around the same price? And to be honest, what would you sell this car for? I don't know, like what, 20 grand or so? That's probably what CarMax would give me, like if I had to sell it. So what would I get in that range? First thing that comes to mind is like a truck. I really like the usability of a truck. However, if it has to stay a car, I think I would start to head into some of the older AMGs. My stepdad actually had a C63. It was one of the last years of the naturally aspirated V8, so it's kind of like a Mustang, but German. It was a 6.2, big old V8, lots of torque, sounded really good. It was pretty comfortable, so I think that's probably where I'd be. I think those are around 20 grand, so either a truck or if it has to stay a car, probably that C63. And again, that's a sedan, so not really like a coupe or anything like that. Oh, I totally could have had that. Oh, 5.0. Brother! Some traffic. Hello, brother. That's the older guy. This is just breaking in that mantic clutch just beautifully. We're getting all those hard freeway traffic miles that you just need to be able to really mesh a clutch in. So this baby's gonna be well broken in whenever we add the Whipple in the future. I've really been slacking on making videos. That's totally on me. I wish I was doing a lot more, had more content. Roscoe, who is one of the videos that I popped off with, which got over 1 million views, that one was with Roscoe, and he is now in New York. He has a abushi, and I've actually been doing some work with them. We do their website. My company does their website, abushi.com. So go ahead, check out my boy's website that we just finished, abushi.com. He's an official Brabus, I guess, dealer or parts installer in New York. So he's doing big things. I see him posting on Instagram and stuff. He just had dinner with A$AP Ferg. That's pretty cool. I mean, having dinner with A$AP Ferg, probably doing some of their cars and stuff, that's some good moves. I don't know if you guys can see this. I've been really listening to the Joe Rogan Experience a lot more recently. I did this when I was in school. Joe Rogan just has a really good podcast. He brings on both sides as far as politics and stuff, and really has them fact checked with this guy, Jamie, who's like his right-hand man throughout all these videos. Pretty cool. It's better whenever you're sitting in traffic, because sometimes I'll just listen to music and no music sounds good. Like, it's all just annoying. I can't deal with it anymore, so I just get rid of all music and go straight to a podcast where I can learn a little bit. So this one was with Steve Aoki, who's, I guess, really big into brain science and stuff, which is pretty funny. And I never would have thought Steve Aoki would be into brain research. But they started talking about some, time travel and cryogenic freezing for people, just crazy stuff. AI, like how we're all gonna be like in this Neuralink. So this whole concept is basically like we're all gonna be connected, and all of our brains will be like in a software that we can all be combined and pull data from. I don't know, it's just some mind-blowing stuff. All right, so we made it to one of our spots. Gonna hop inside, then I'll catch you guys in 1 second. Errand all done. Got a nice Tundra coming in hot. Just waiting on him to pull in and not sideswipe me. Oh man, people just driving all crazy throughout the city right now. Everyone's trying to get their errands done because it's a Friday. Whew, you guys gotta be careful out there. That's when people are not paying attention. They're tired after a long day of work, trying to knock everything out. They're nice and stressed. So just be aware and be careful, you guys, because there's people out there that do not have the same skills or understanding of how traffic and cars work that you do. I think something that I might implement while I'm sitting here at this red light is to actually pull out some of the comments from one of our last videos. And I think it'd be cool to go over some comments from the last video, just that way it's engaging with you guys. And that way in this video, any of the comments you guys leave, if I favorite it or something, I may just talk about it in the next video. So just have that have that conversation with you guys. The first one is Logan Nelson. He's asking about my subs, if I have a single or dual. I'll probably make a video on this. This is actually highly requested. Everyone sees it like snippets, but I actually have dual 10-inch subwoofers, and that'll just answer that question. I'll probably make a video about more and like how the setup is and what it sounds like in another video. But yeah, that's all I've got, and it slaps pretty good. And by the way, for context, this is on that Dynamics video with the new lights, which I love. It seems like pretty much everybody has these. I guess I was super late to the party. I just tinted mine, but it seems like the main thing is just upgrade to these, because these things are pretty sick. Yes, Derek Barron Productions also did this. He actually beat me to it. It's where I got the idea from. So yeah. Oh, where's my black and yellow license plate? A lot of you guys on Instagram especially have asked, where the heck is my black and yellow license plate? This black and yellow plate that would have matched my car perfectly. I think it's a little more mustardy yellow than like bright yellow, but either way, it's a yellow and black plate. Would have been cool. Hey, there's our guy. Hi, brother. It's a black and yellow plate, and this would have gone perfectly with the color scheme that I'm working with. I got the black and yellow, obviously. Got it on the carbon fiber steering wheel. You guys keep asking as well. Let me plug this real quick. JATO Performance, link down in the description below. That's where I got this steering wheel. I have a full video on it. But anyways, this plate. Everyone keeps asking, why don't I have a Doty 5.0 plate in black and yellow if my car's black and yellow? Well, I actually ordered the plate before I even knew I was getting the car, like which car I was getting. There was a couple cars when I was on the market that, you know, I was taking a look at. They were kind of local, enough to where I could do a day trip and drive and pick it up and check it out. And so I didn't know what the color scheme was gonna be. Some of them were silver, like that ingot silver metallic. One of them was like sterling gray. One was actually deep impact blue. So I could have very easily had a deep impact blue 5.0. But ultimately it ended up with the black, which I kind of want to wrap and get rid of the black because it's so hard to keep clean. It looks awesome when it's clean, but other than that, it's so hard. To wrap it up, long story short, basically I bought the plate because you have to buy the personalized plate. I bought the plate before I even knew what car I was going to get. I just knew I was in the market for a 5.0 and I wanted to secure my plate. The reason why it was so important to secure the plate first was because on my Focus, which I have a first gen Focus ST, this is a 2005 Focus, that plate, Doty ST, was already taken. So I didn't want to risk it with the 5.0, just in case that guy was a Ford guy and also upgraded to a 5.0. I didn't want to deal with that. So I got Doty 5.0 in blue and white just to keep it basic, just to, you know, secure it. I really wanted to just secure the plate. And other than that, that pretty much wraps up that segment. Yeah, go ahead, leave comments down below on this video and I'll answer them in the next video. I'll make it a part to every video from now on to answer your guys' questions. Now we're about to deal with some nice fun traffic because everyone's heading home and that's California for you. And I gotta get over, which we're gonna have to slice and dice a little here, but I'm doing it and I made it. I think if I were to live anywhere else but Sacramento, I think I'd live in Texas. I always want to keep a foot in California, even though I don't always agree with like the car, politics, rules, stuff like that on smog, whatever. But I just think that I always want to stay here because of the weather. It's got great just amenities. Like we have the beaches, we have the mountains, we have downtown. There's so much opportunity, then business. Because I'm in business, I do media, I do commercials, I do websites and apps and just all kinds of digital media and distribution. So California is a perfect hub for that, but I really obviously love the house prices in Texas. I've been looking at like around, I don't know, Houston, Dallas, stuff like that. Dallas really looks good to me. So on the 5.0 front, I'm pretty happy with how the 5.0 is right now. I've just been enjoying driving it. There's not really a big change I want to make as far as parts installed. Like those diode dynamics, those were just a small thing that I felt could be upgraded. So right now on the radar for the Mustang, there's not too many parts that I would want. The main thing is probably I want to do the whole dash in carbon fiber because I have a base model, so it's this gray textured plastic. I think that would be really sick because I haven't seen somebody with like real carbon fiber and that would match my steering wheel. So that's probably on my radar. Alcantara headliner, maybe with like the star, like the Rolls-Royce stars. That would be cool. Other than that, I'm really happy with this car. It's just been driving really well. It's been fun. Knock on wood, obviously, we don't want any problems, but it's just been a really fun car for having 89,000 miles. So I had you guys on my head and there's probably a nice red mark on my forehead from the head mount, but we're hitting some traffic right now. I've just been enjoying kind of rambling along with you guys in these driving videos because one, you have to drive places. In California, it's a commuting type of state. I mean, everything's so far away. But it's also just really fun because I can connect with you guys and share kind of the things that are on my mind. Been really focusing on my business lately, trying to get some more clients. I'm sorry there wasn't too much action. We're doing a lot of traffic right now. I'm like dead stop on the freeway and you just saw a semi truck pass me, but GoPro's looking like it's overheating, 102 degrees outside right now. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.